Hey everyone, it's Lorraine, VSG Xena Warrior Princess, and I said that I would make a video at the end of the week, which that was Friday, from my last doctor's appointment, which was with a dietitian nutritionist. So first off, my starting weight is 331. And my highest weight ever was 347. And when I went into the doctor's office, of course they weigh you in every time. Excuse me. So here, this is my second nutrition meeting, and excuse me, it is so freaking hot here in Atlanta. It just got done raining, so now it's steamy and humid, and I just got done walking the dog, so please forgive me. Whew, it is hot Atlanta for sure. Okay, so, and my weight at that point on Friday was 327. So, down a few pounds, woohoo! So that's good. But anyway, I said that I would just kind of keep everybody posted on the process. So, this meeting that I had covered what I had left to finish the whole approval process. And by the way, my insurance is Humana. I am 100% covered. And I think in one of my videos you remember me telling you about my balloon sonoplasty. Well, that covered that fulfilled my deductible. So now this the VSG is going to be completely 100% covered. So, yay! I am so, last year, up until last year, I didn't even have insurance. So, it's crazy, and back in 2007 is when I wanted to have this procedure done, so long ago. And, but now it's coming closer and closer every day. So, one of the things, or a couple things that we did was we took this exam, which was, for me, it was the sleeve gastrectomy written exam. Basically, it was true and false. And there are 28 questions on here, so I'm not going to go through those, but if anyone wants me to do another video going through these questions about, it's really kind of taken from the manual that was given to us, but if you want me to go through them, I will, but not in this video. One of the things that we really focused on, our time was only for about 30 minutes. There were about 3 people in there. It wasn't a huge group this time, and so we had this sheet. It's got 15 questions. Well, not questions, but items for us to choose from. We were supposed to pick 3. I think I starred 4 of them on here. We were supposed to pick 3 to start before we, this is, none of us have gotten our surgery dates yet, but this is to put us into the new habits for after surgery. So I'm going to run through the 15 really quick, and then I'm going to tell you the ones that I chose to work on, what I chose for my goals until the next time we meet. I meet with my nutritionist again on September the 9th. That'll be my last visit because Humana requires 3 months. So that'll be my last one. And so number 1, it says to eat 3 meals a day, try to eat around the same time. Yeah, that's a big one. Number 2, decrease your portion sizes, use measuring cups and spoons. Number 3, eat more fruits and vegetables, 2 to 3 servings per day. Number 4, drink water and other fluids between meals, not at meals. Number 5, chew each bite of food thoroughly at least 30 times. Number 6, begin to take your protein supplements to find one you like. And I did go to the grocery store. I will, just a little side note, I did go to the grocery store and start to kind of pick up some. So I'm utilizing this week to try a different one each day. I got 3 or 4 different brands of protein drinks. I have some protein shakes, the powder stuff coming, which is a couple other brands, and then I also trying different bars. Okay, so, and then eventually I'll just do a whole, like, grocery overhaul kind of thing. So, okay, number 8. Oh, wait, no, number 7. Begin your vitamin and mineral supplement. Number 8, continue your exercise or begin an exercise you enjoy daily. Mine is swimming. That's something that I started doing. Well, for me right now, it's water jogging and also water aerobics. I used to be a big swimmer. That's something that I look forward to. And as a matter of fact, when I saw VSG Katie, Losing Weight Kate's video when she did the triathlon, girl, you really inspired me. That is something that I so want to do and I look forward to do. And just watching you, I just had tears of joy for you, and that is something that I too would like to do for myself. And also here in Atlanta, we have the Peachtree Road Race. So that's going to be my first hurdle, is doing the 10K, the Peachtree Road Race, which is a huge, like, nationwide world event here. So that's going to be my first, run 10K since I was, in a couple years in college. So anyway, getting off track here. Okay, so number 9, avoid cut down eating at fast food restaurants. It says here, make a goal of less than twice weekly. Well, I've already talked about that. I don't have any issues with fast food. I don't even go to fast food drive-thrus. I mean, unless you count Starbucks. Love Starbucks. I'm so addicted to that, which brings me to a couple of the other ones down here. So, fast food is not an issue for me. I love rather going and sitting down, having really good food, farm to table. So, anyway, okay. Number 10, avoid cut down intake of sweets and desserts. Number 11, avoid cut down intake of caffeinated and carbonated beverages. Carbonation, have no problem. Carbonation and I just don't agree. Now, I do love mineral water, but I do have a tendency to let it go flat before I drink it. Oh, there's Greta. Greta. I see her tail. But now the caffeine, that is a huge biggie for me. So I will say that normally I'm like 3 to 4 coffees, ventis, call it what you will. I love iced coffee. And so yeah, I will say this week so far I'm managing to reduce it down to 1. Seems to be working okay. I bought a bunch of teas, so I'm hoping to kind of transition into maybe some herbal tea, but still putting it over ice. Okay, number 12. Choose low-fat foods and avoid fried foods. No problem. 13. Stop using sugar. Use substitute sugar. For example, Splenda, Equal, Sweet and Low. Okay, in the past, for me, I have always actually had an issue with artificial sweeteners. Always gave me this really start headaches. That's why I say like carbonation is not an issue, because of like diet sodas, they always have this sweetener in it that gave me migraines. I mean, 2 sips and I was out for the count. So I try to look for things. Splenda I believe is okay for me, but again, it's not something I reach for. I'd rather do without. It's either real sugar or none. So I noticed some things are starting to use more Splenda. I think the Truvia that's out there is I think it's a stevia, but now stevia I'm okay with. That's a natural sweetener. 14, avoid alcohol. Now remember, I got this on Friday, and in one of the other videos I mentioned my extra dirty martini Fridays, and I have to tell you, that Friday, even though it was a long day, I mean, it just was a long day for me. And I so just after going to the nutritionist, I went straight home. I did not stop by where I get my extra dirty martini. Love those olives. Love that salty. Oh, by the way, it is a vodka martini. Oh, anyway. Very proud of myself. Skipped it all together. So, and I haven't had any since. And it's interesting. No sooner, you know, am I so proud of myself. My neighbor, one of my friends, she invites me, oh, let's go have a drink. And I'm like, sure, you know, I'll be happy to. So I did, and but I did not drink alcohol. I chose something that was kind of fun, you know, just kind of more like, I wouldn't say Shirley Temple-ish, but, you know, maybe it's just it was like a mix of fruit juices. I just asked the bartender, make me something, you know, fresh and crisp that's non-alcoholic and non-frozen. So, so I don't even really know what was in it, but it was good. Okay, and then number 15, practice sipping liquids. No straws. Okay, the ones that I chose to work on was the first one, which was eat 3 meals a day. I am notorious for drinking coffee in the morning, no breakfast, no lunch, come home ravenous, and just eat. And it's usually, you know, it can be early evening, because by the time I get home, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, that's around dinner time for me. And then sometimes I'll even eat a little more around, you know, 2 hours later. And it's not Chinese. So, you know, the 2-hour rule with Chinese, yeah, so I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to say that that's one of the ones that I'm working on, because it is really difficult for me. But so far I've been doing really well. I'm very proud of myself. It's Tuesday today, and so I have been having a shake for breakfast. I'll eat a bar at lunchtime, and then I'll usually have something for dinner. So far, I usually have a couple of places that I order from that are organic. I did buy some lettuce. I bought some good stuff that I can fix here that's simple. But I'm still working on it. So it's definitely, you know, this is the first week of really making serious changes in as far as diet goes. Making sure that I eat. That's such a big thing for me. I don't know why, but I'm working on it. Okay, the next biggie is the caffeinated beverages. The whole thing about cutting down on my intake of caffeine. Oh, yeah. I love coffee, and it's not the caffeine that I love. It's that bitter taste of the coffee. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so, I mean, and yeah, I already mentioned, yeah, I like Starbucks. And I collect all the Starbucks mugs in from different countries. So every time one of my clients or patients, usually my clients who go on a cruise or they go, you know, New Zealand, Australia, just different parts, even Canada, and I have some from Germany, and where else? England, and Aruba. Anyway, I do have a collection, and I just love them. I just, usually they're very simple in design, but they're nice, you know, nice size mugs. And I actually, let's see, I have one here, actually from this morning. Excuse me while I, oh, and look at that. And there is my straw. But yeah, this one, let's see, this one was from Quebec. So one of my clients brought that back for me, and I was so happy. So anyway, yeah, they're just very substantial, nice. I love all the nice little architecture and, you know, whatever resembles that particular country or city. So yeah, and there's the back. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, and this one's Ville de Quebec. Ville de Quebec. Anyway, so there you go. And yeah, see, straws, they're an issue for me. That's the other one that I chose. The third one that I chose was the no straws. If anyone knows, and if anyone can tell me, please do, because the straw thing is going to be a huge hurdle for me. I've tried all day today, but I find it very difficult. That I got hit in the mouth when I was a kid with a rock. My teeth are okay. Actually, they're perfectly aligned. But, ooh, there's Petey. Petey. One of my cats in the background. Sorry. I get a little sidetracked very easily. Okay, so I got hit in the mouth with a rock when I was a kid. And they had to put this brace, and then they covered it in wax to hold it all together, because I'd already had my permanent teeth, and they didn't want those teeth to die. So what they did was they braced it, and for a 10-year-old, I couldn't run, I couldn't play on the playground, I couldn't play dodgeball. There was just, for a kid, that sucks. So, and I wasn't really able to chew. It was really hard to open up my mouth to put food and then chew. So I got in the habit of drinking soups and stuff. Had to drink through a straw. And then just all down the road, excuse me, trying not to drink through a straw. And then down the road, I found that I had my teeth, once, even as an adult, my teeth were always really sensitive. So that's when I always had to use a straw to go back past the teeth, the front teeth, in order to drink, so that they wouldn't have any sensitivity. So if somebody has any tips of how in the world, if you were a straw addict like me, if you have anything that you can share with me in order to not drink through a straw, or dare I say, a way that you can drink through the straw, sneak, how can you do it? Anyway, yeah, so, I don't know, that's a big thing for me. Alright, and of course, avoiding alcohol, that was the other one that I chose, the caffeine, and the 3 meals a day. So, very proud of myself. Yes, I didn't have my dirty martini Friday. So that's the list. There are 15. Told you my 3. And the only thing left that I have on my sheet for clearance is my psych evaluation, which is scheduled for August 27th. That's next week. I've had both my dietitian I've had 2 out of the 3. So July 30th was my first one, and that was also the day that I had my bariatric surgeon evaluation, and that's when we chose the sleeve for me. And interestingly enough, by the way, all of this, the surgeon and when I really kind of got started was July 30th, which it was my birthday. So, woohoo, I was so excited. That was like the best birthday present ever, was when the nutritionist, the dietitian, when she came in and told me that Humana was going to cover the surgery and that I was approved 100%. And I just needed to go through the whole steps and the process. So, I was like, I can't even tell you. That just was I was so nervous about that. I think out of anything is waiting to hear whether you're going to be able to have it or not, So yeah, I'm really thrilled about that. And of course my primary care physician, she checked off on it. As a matter of fact, she's the one who we talked about it and referred me. So, and then the other thing is that you're supposed to have like a sleep study or to rule out sleep apnea, and they either tell you go to your cardiologist, your pulmonologist, but you could also go to an ENT, and I just happen to have one because of my nose, my sinus thing, so it just fell right into place. So my doctor, he went ahead and just signed off on that for me, so that was fairly simple. And then I'm just got one more meeting with the dietitian, which is scheduled for September 9th. I should have, and the endoscopy. I haven't got a phone call for that yet, but I was told that I would they'll schedule it, or they'll call me when I was in for my appointment Friday. I asked about it. The lady who does the scheduling said that, I was on a list to be called, so it's like, okay, I'm here. Why can't we do it now? Yeah, anyway, that's another, don't even get me started. Anyway, love them. Buckhead Surgical Associates, they are great, great, great. My surgeon, Dr. Charlie Proctor Jr., he's awesome. And also, the other surgeon, the main surgeon out of that office is Dr. Kevin McGill. And I just wanted to let you know that both surgeons do all the surgeries, very well accredited. It is a level 1 center of excellence. So both surgeons are excellent. I just happen to have Dr. Proctor because he just happened to be the surgeon that did the informational seminar that I went to. Dr. McGill wasn't able to show up. So anyway, just meeting with the psych evaluation, endoscopy, last nutrition appointment, and that's it. So there you have it. So anyway, if anybody has any questions, you can feel free to just comment below. And or I went ahead and opened up an account for Facebook strictly for VSG people. So, and that one is under my full name. I don't know, it got messed up. I meant to try to have it under Zena, but I don't know what I did. So, but anyway, it's under Lorraine E. Russell. That's my full name. And my middle name is Elizabeth, in case you're wondering what the E is for. So, you can go to my Facebook page. Now, the username, I was able to do the Xena VSG Warrior Princess, I think. But anyway, so I hopefully will see you on there. And thank you so much for watching. And I want to thank everybody again for all their videos. They are so helpful. And the one that I found really helpful lately happened to be Losing Weight Kate. That happens to be her Facebook page, but she's VSG Katie. And as far as when she did her video on all the different, I watched all of hers. Just watch them all. They are just absolutely wonderful, inspirational. So thank you, Katie. You're awesome. And it truly, like I said, I do want to do a triathlon. So you've inspired me. That is something that I want to do because I love cycling, I love running, and I love swimming. So, all right, I'm going to cut this. I just saw the timer. It is 23 minutes. I'm trying to keep these short. One of these days I will. And so, yeah, thank you. And I hope everybody has a good night. And thank you so much. Mwah. Big hugs.